What is going on, everyone? This is Mining, and I want to talk to you guys about some of the questions I was getting on my last video. Principally, what everyone wanted to know is this a good investment? Is GPU mining a good investment? And when am I ever going to make my money back on this? So I've already made the entire investment back, not just this rig, but the money I spent on all three of my rigs. So I have this 1080 Ti rig. I have another 1080 Ti rig with 3 cards in it. It's basically a modified gaming PC. I think by far my most profitable one is the 7-card 1060 rig that I have going. These are all the components that basically went into it. A couple boxes are missing. I just didn't want to bring in those rigs, but you can see all the components that went into it. So here's the thing. It cost me $12,000 to build these 3 rigs. And let me just explain to you in terms of how I was able to make my money back. I've been mining since May of 2017. The last withdrawal that I made from my Bitcoin wallet was August 6th of 2017. So let's take that as a baseline. So let's forget about all the other profits I was making in May, June, and July. Let's start with just August 6th, which was the last time I withdrew any Bitcoin from my wallet. NiceHash pays you out in Bitcoin. So when I was talking back in August in my video about these 5 1080 Ti's earning about $30, that was $30 in Bitcoin back in August when it was at $3,000. Today, Bitcoin's at $20,000. That means that the $30 I was earning every single day mining with my 5 1080 Ti's, that means that I was earning about $200 a day with that. So in terms of when I made my money back, December 8th, Bitcoin went over $17,000. From August 6th until when NiceHash went down, I had mined 0.7 Bitcoin, and so that's December 8th is when I made back my money. That's $125 return on that's 125-day return on investment for this, and that's not taking into account what I was mining before August 6th. Let's talk about the electricity price. I get charged 6 cents per kilowatt hour. You can go on to any whattomine.com, plug in the 6 cents per kilowatt hour, and you'll see that the 1080 Ti is running at 65 TDP, which is what I run mine at, costs about 35 cents per day. And as I've discussed in other videos, when I was mining NiceHash, they were making about $4 a day conservatively. Now that NiceHash is down, I'm just mining on my own, basically just mining whatever the most profitable coin is. I've been speculating on some coins, but essentially these 11 1080 Ti's and 7 1060s are earning about $70 to $80 a day right now. And so with electricity costs, 35 cents per 1080 Ti, 1060s are cheaper. So the electricity cost is maybe about 10% of what I'm earning. I think when I actually looked at my electricity bill, it was a little bit higher because obviously you have other components that require electricity. And so I think it was about $200 a month I was spending on electricity. And if I'm earning $70 to $80 a day, the electricity isn't a factor. Factor into that also the fact that when, August, September, October, November, all those days Bitcoin's just been going up and up. So that means that the Bitcoin that I've been holding in my wallet has been increasing. So it took me 125 days to earn $12,000 worth of Bitcoin on my mining rigs. So is GPU mining profitable? Of course it is. The big thing was the risk involved. As some of you guys pointed out, why didn't you just buy Bitcoin? Well, the problem is that no one back in August really knew what was going to happen to Bitcoin. I wanted to limit some of the risk involved with this. So I figured that if I bought the high-end GPUs that I could minimize the risk, because even if Bitcoin went to zero, these were still going to retain their value. And that holds true even today. They're almost, they're basically, I can use 1080 Ti's are almost going for MSRP online. The RAM that's been in here is actually increased in value. So I haven't lost any, the depreciation fact has been negligible. So here's the thing, that 125 days I made $12,000. I made back my initial investment. And unlike if I did cloud mining or I bought the Bitcoin, now I still have the hardware. So I have my initial investment and I can make more money and continue mining. Everything else is just profit at this point, which brings me to my next thing. What I wanted to do for the channel was I wanted to put together a new mining rig and see what the return on investment was, how long it would take at current prices to make back the money. However, because I'm basically limited in terms of how much electricity I can use, what I've decided to do is actually try out cloud mining. So what I did was I actually took so from the 0.7 Bitcoin I had yesterday, December 17th, Bitcoin was at almost $20,000. I took 0.2 of that, and so I took $1,000 and I invested it in cloud mining, basically what I'm going to call the ROI challenge. So you can see here that I currently have 6.67 terahashes. That was $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and it's a year-long contract. You can see the forecast. It's expected to be paying out $18.71 a day. It's going to be about 11% lower because that's not taking into account maintenance and electricity fees that Hashflare pays, so I don't have to pay those. And let's just test out how long it takes to actually earn back the money through the initial investment through cloud mining. There's a bunch of investment strategies that you can use for Hashflare. We're just going to take the most conservative route, which is not doing any reinvestments whatsoever and just seeing how long it takes us to earn back the initial investment, basically for science. I know that's not the smartest way to do cloud mining, but that's what we're going to go with. So that was $1,000 I put towards this. The remainder of the 0.2 Bitcoins I cashed out. I have a personal Hashflare contract, and what I'll do is I'll put a referral link. So if you do sign up under my name, then what happens is it won't go towards the This Is Mining, or basically the ROI challenge. Instead, it'll be put towards mine. You'll get a discount with that. And we can see here, just without referrals interfering with it, how long it actually takes to earn back the initial investment. Again, these are the revenue forecasts for $1,000 spent, which was a 0.05 Bitcoins that I put into this. And let's all see how long it takes. The other thing is, I think is interesting, so turning back towards this, is that I talked about electricity costs, but the benefit, especially in winter, is I have all my windows open. My heat is not turned on once at all. So that's another consideration, that basically you're not paying for any heat. So this has been really good. I hope that my subscribers, the people who looked at my initial videos back in August and September, I hope that they too, took a look at this, ran the numbers and said that, saw that this was insanely profitable. And I hope that other people have also done what I have done, essentially. So let's do the ROI challenge. Let's see how much it takes to earn back the initial investment through cloud mining. And I'll basically just check on it every week or so and let you guys know how we're doing with that. Again, use a referral code in the description. And thanks a lot. Talk to you all later. Bye.